Barnsley Brawler wants today to be the blow-off match, the third match in the best of three series, with whoever wins getting the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship match with Lewis Blaine. He wants it to be today. Alright, I've signed the contract with him, it will be today. But do you know when I signed that contract? I signed that contract almost a month ago, long before I won the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. So for that reason, this match will not be for the belt. If you want a match for this belt, you've got to earn it, Barnsley Brawler. I'll see you in the ring a little bit later. I'm going to be getting the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship. I've already got the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm the number one. I'll see you there, mate.
Welcome everyone to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. I am your host, Dick Witherspoon, bringing you all the action on the hottest half hour in wrestling today. We're kicking off with the buffer match, the bleacher match, if you will, the blow-off. It is match number 3 in the best of 3 series between the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jonny Rose, and the Yorkshireman, Barnsley Brawler. Whoever wins this one will be the lead contender to Lewis Blaine's World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship, and will wrestle Lewis Blaine in a traditional British rules contest for that title at an upcoming AWA event. We already saw at the top of the show Jonny Rose refusing to put his title on the line, as this contract was signed before he won that bout. The referee, very special guest referee, the man that Jonny Rose beat for the title, or should I say cheated out of that title, Mr. T.C. Brown. And here comes the AWA World Heavyweight Champion at this outdoor event in Bromsgrove, a yearly event for the AWA. We have been here for many years now. Maybe the eighth or ninth year we've been at this event. Several shows throughout the Bromsgrove Carnival event. Jonny Rose arguing with the ringsiders. This one fall, 20-minute time limit, showing off the AWA World Heavyweight title, but the title is not on the line in this one. But let me tell you, he may well get a shot at Lewis Blaine's World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship, as might this man. The score now is Jonny Rose 1, Barnsley Brawler 1. Whoever wins this one gets the match with Lewis Blaine for the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight title. 2 very competitive matches between these two guys have already taken place. One, Barnsley Brawler was in the mask and unmasked himself as the masked superstar. Jonny Rose claimed he was tricked out of that one, as he lost to the masked superstar, not technically the Barnsley Brawler, but it shows 1 in the win column for the Brawler. Everything to play for here.
Okay, wait for the ref.
Rose, the World Heavyweight Champion, could get himself a shot at World Fighting Showcase British title.
Ready, here we go then. Let's ring that bell.
Barnsley Brawler with even more to gain, because if he beats the world champion here, he's got to be in top contention to his title, as well as the British Heavyweight Championship of Lewis's. Still arguing with the fans at ringside. Jump attack now from the Brawler. Something that Rose has often done to his opponents. A poke in the eye now. Big head to the turnbuckle hook right under that little bit of padding. is a nasty hook.
Have a look. They like you. Look, have a good look at them. Look, have a look.
Always a great crowd here at Bromsgrove Carnival.
Is he all right?
Looks like he's got a handful of nose there as Jonny Rose.
Off the ropes. Right, off the ropes.
Rose certainly no love lost for
By the trousers.
referee T.C. Brown or the Barnsley Brawler.
Pull him up by the trousers.
A very long running feud. These two have been wrestling each other for 5 or 6 years up and down the country. Now using that sneaky choke, whilst asking the referee whether he can pull the jeans of the Brawler. Rings the arm now. The first legal thing Jonny Rose has done in this contest. Barnsley Brawler in trouble.
Let's make some noise for him.
Reverse, nicely done. The Brawler now taking control. And there's a Chinese burn right on Jonny Rose's left arm once again. Rose shouting at the referee. Stay with us. Action continues right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Jonny Rose, the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, taking on the Barnsley Brawler, with the winner being the lead contender to Lewis Plains' World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight title. Drops the knee right on the head of the Barnsley Brawler, does Rose, who calls himself the number one, the only number one in British professional wrestling today. Bringing the Brawler up by his hair now. Hanging him on the top rope and raking those eyes across that rough rope around the ring. Using every part of the wrestling ring to dissect his opponent. This is the third match in the best of 3 series. Barnsley Brawler won. Jonny Rose won. This is the blow-off, the buffer match. There's Lee Trotman, the Ben TV official, asking the fans at ringside what they think of the action. Jonny Rose certainly not loved by the couple of people that Lee Trotman has spoken to. Nerve hold now. Brawler trying to get back to his feet. Throw in those elbows to the midsection. But he pulls his hair right the way down. I don't think T.C. Brown got a full glimpse of that one. He can only suspect. He was asking him if he did, and there's the Buzzy Bee.
He's cheating again, is he?
Big wrestling fan is the Bromsgrove Buzzy Bee.
He's cheating again.
Great to see him at ringside.
He's going.
Nerve hold once again.
We have 2. One more.
The hand has gone down twice. If it goes down now, it's all over, but he doesn't.
Ooh. There is life left in
It is up. The Brawler now back to his feet. The elbows going in once again. Off he goes. He ducks the clothesline. Bulldog. Nicely done from the Brawler.
Sorry, Bill.
But a foot on the rope. Great ring positioning by the AWA World Champion.
He's got his foot on the rope. Oh, that was close.
There's that piece of metal Rose is putting in the knee pad. We've seen him do this before. If he hits the knee lift here, it's all over. And he does. It's all over. But a Barnsley bang straight to the side of the head of Rose.
That's an interesting pin. And we have 3.
And it's over.
Barnsley Brawler
The winner and #1 challenger to the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Champion Lewis Blaine is the Barnsley Brawler, winning match number 3 of the best of 3 series with a win of 2-1. But Barnsley Brawler has taken that loaded knee lift from Rose, but just had the will to muster up a Barnsley bang right to the side of the head of Rose to knock him clean out. He's not moved since the Barnsley bang was hit. Both men in trouble here. Both men taking the finishing maneuvers of the other. But it was just the fact that the Brawler landed on Rose. Perfect positioning for the Brawler. But you can see he's writhing in pain there. The one side of his face is all red from that loaded knee pad.
Was a horrible miscarriage of justice. The man that I've just wrestled illegally cheated because he gave me a big fist to the side of my face that knocked me unconscious. That to me is a cheat. That's a cheat.
Jonny Rose, I am the referee, and it stands, the winner is Barnsley Brawler.
Ben TV official, the roving reporter Ophelia Cox, spoke to Jonny Rose at ringside, claiming that there was some cheating going on. But Rose was cheating all the way through the contest. TC Brown, the official referee, says a win's a win.
Yeah, cheater, bogey eater.
That was some action, wasn't it, guys? Okay, so well done, Barnsley Brawler.
We have a winner, to the happiness of the ringsiders. #1 contender to Lewis Blaine's World Fighting Showcase Britannia title. It's the Barnsley Brawler. We'll be back right after this. AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia continues, the hottest half hour in professional wrestling today, right here, each and every Friday night on Sky Channel 175 Ben TV at 10 p.m. and also 12:30 a.m. Friday nights on Ben TV. This one, even more at stake than there was before. That man right there, Dickie Bowen, current member of the AIWF World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, along with the Thomas J. Curtis Network, gets his rematch as requested just last week against Lacey James, who hit the big twist of fate on Dickie Bowen during Dickie's match with TC Brown. Lacey James heading away to the ring now. This one, like I said, even more at stake than there was before. Not just revenge wanted from Dickie Bowen, not just a comeuppance for Lacey James, but now the AWA ACW TV Championship is on the line. Originally scheduled to be Lacey James against the Foxcatcher, but Foxcatcher unable to appear, so the position went to the third person in the public vote, the person that raised the most amount of votes to be in this final for the TV title, and that of course was Dickie Bowen. Referee here from Stirling in Scotland, the little man known as Ivor Littlewood. Waistlock now taken. The youngest champion in wrestling history right here, dating back to the HCW days. Dickie Bowen. Dickie improves every time he steps into the ring. Ivor Littlewood from Stirling in Scotland, known as Chick. Certainly a very angry little referee. Off the ropes now. Shoulder tackle nicely done. Lacey James takes the 6-man champion down. Boot to the midsection. Front face lock applied. Off the ropes to the corner. Lacey hit hard and a big boot from James now. And an elbow. These two have fast become bitter rivals. It was last week Lacey James was the guest referee in the match between Dickie and TC Brown. A lot of the wrestlers are becoming referees as part of P.D. Crockett's All Areas Initiative, that every wrestler should know all aspects of the wrestling business. That's AWA owner P.D. Crockett's wise idea. Drop toe hold from Lacey James. Arm drag, only just, but she got him over. One more time. Sends Dickie flying, big drop kick, and out the ring goes Dickie Bowen. I was saying it was last week. Lacey was the referee for Bowen and TC Brown. During the contest, Dickie Bowen was given a lot of abuse to referee Lacey James. In the end, Lacey James hit a big twist of fate, which caused the win for TC Brown. The challenge was made directly after that match for this week on TV. We have previously seen these two wrestle each other in their first outing. A match that Lacey James won. So Dickie Bowen has a lot to prove in this one. Wrapping that arm around that steel ring post. Looks like he's going to do the same to the leg now. Wow. Way to bust a kneecap. And Ivor Chick Littlewood from Stirling in Scotland, recently returned from Canada. Goes for the pin, but it was just the two. Chin lock applied now. Wisely moving. Lacey James away from those ropes. Grappling on the floor, both of these competitors. Don't count out the very young, smaller, inexperienced Dickie Bowen. He's won titles. He's beaten some big names. High rake. Desperation tactics, maybe. Lacey James was the last AWA Ladies Champion. Relinquished that title. And the title was abandoned when she said she wanted to focus on the light heavyweight division, which she has done so well. These two are actually in the finals of the AWA Top Rope Wrestling Light Heavyweight Championship. Lacey James and Dickie Bowen will be joined by the Foxcatcher and the Soul Killer in a contest where whoever gets the first 3 pinfalls wins the match. That'll be right here on TV over the next couple of weeks. But right now they're fighting for the AWA ACW TV Championship of the World. Lacey James with a sidewalk slam. Takes that leg right out. Wow. Which leaves Lacey perfectly positioned to be hung out to dry. Once again, the same on the bottom rope. Back to the middle for Bowen. Taken down, nicely rolled up there. Ivor Littlewood is now with Dickie Bowen's manager. That's Thomas J. Curtis that just got tossed off. Rolled up from Dickie Bowen, and that's the 3 from referee Ivor Littlewood. We have the first ever AWA ACW TV champion of the world, and it's Dickie Bowen of the Thomas J. Curtis Network. There is Ophelia Cox giving the bout to Thomas J. Ivor Littlewood, the referee, totally oblivious to the sneak attack from Bowen, but it was nicely done. Lee Trotman says a big hand for Lacey James. What a great half hour this has been. We'll be back same time next week. Sky Channel 175.